Hi Capricorn, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're doing your weekly messages for next week. That is from the 4th of March to the 10th of March. I've already pulled the oracle card, so we'll get straight into it. Sorry Capricorn, I just had to cough. So your first oracle card, we got Unfinished Symphony. And this card talks about there being some form of unfinished business between either you and another person, or you and some sort of tasks that need to be done. And it's time to take care of that unfinished business, because you cannot move forward once something from before is still happening. You have to close that one off to be able to move on. So it's time to let that thing go, have the conversations that you need to, do those tasks that you've been putting off, and get past that point. Then we have New Moon in Pisces, and it says meditate and contemplate. And with this card, it basically talks about how you might need to just kind of go within yourself, meditate on and think about exactly what it is that you want. What do you want to manifest? Start manifesting that in, and then start taking action towards that. But it's time to kind of dream and think about what's this new path that you want to go on. Sky's the limit. Then we have Sandpiper Spirit, and it says be playful. And with this card, it's basically telling you exactly that. Like, now's the time to play. Like, imagine what the universe could bring you when you're in this kind of playful mood and happy and just running around, and like even be like a child, like go play in a playground. I don't know, just have fun is what it's saying, because when you have fun, this is when the miracles can come into you. And then your energy next week, Capricorn, we have the Queen of Coins. So you're in a phase where you're very nurturing of yourself, you're nurturing of other people, you're kind of just focused on like growth in general, and maybe growing yourself as a person, growing in your company, growing in your career, or maybe even some sort of like growth around you, some stuff that you're like putting in consistent effort towards, and that you are in this phase as well that you're trying to create some form of stability, and you are very stable within yourself as well. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say then for Capricorn for next week? Okay, so coming out first, we have Justice, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Five of Cups, the Moon, the Emperor, wow, Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have Hierophant, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so Capricorn, as you know, things at the bottom of the deck are either things that you don't see coming or things that are happening in the shadows. So Spirit is bringing in some form of happiness for you, like ultimate happiness for you and everyone around you. Maybe it has to do with a relationship or a long-term partner or a family in general. And the universe is bringing this in for you in some form of traditional way. That also could be marriage, because there's a traditional form there, or even having children and that type of thing that's bringing that in for you. But you have to basically decide to step out of your comfort zone. You have to decide to take this new exciting path, and go towards what you feel is the best thing for you. It's going to be very passionate and fun and exciting and all of those good things, but you have to choose that path to be able to get there. Then we have the Emperor here. So this is the main focus on your reading. You're focusing on your empire, on building your empire. It could be focusing on a business, maybe starting a business or continuing to improve your business, or bringing something new into the business. Otherwise, it's your career. Maybe you're wanting to become a boss in some way, or a manager, a leader that someone looks up to. If it's a relationship, you could be you wanting to kind of heal yourself to become this divine masculine, or alternatively that you are wanting to manifest this divine masculine into your life. Your life partner is what you're looking for. It is also about taking action and about knowing what your next steps are as well. Very mature energy, or becoming a parent as well. It could be that. What got you here is that you're wanting to get some form of balance, or some form of fairness in your life to be able to get to this point. You might also feel like there is karma at play here, like you've put in a lot of work in the past, so now you should be getting this energy in the future. Justice is about like whatever, things are balancing out between what you've done and what and where you're going, type of thing. And then we have the Nine of Swords. I feel like maybe you've gotten in this rut previously of being very anxious, being stressed out to the point where you're not sleeping at night, like it's really getting to you. You can't stop thinking about this. It's no longer a choice, basically. You're stuck, basically. And very upset, maybe even depression and anxiety and all of those nasty things. Also, again, we have the Five of Cups, maybe feeling very negative about the situation, not focusing on what could be or what, or maybe you are focusing on what could have been, rather than realizing that there's a whole new path if you let go of this. This is not being able to move on from something and focusing on the negative. So maybe that's what's gotten you to this point. And then we have the Queen of Cups, maybe something to do that was very close to your heart. Maybe it's got to do with a person that is very kind, caring, loving, loyal, supportive, devoted, all of those lovely things. But it is about you kind of like maybe pulling back your emotions and starting to focus on that, or maybe to like focus on being more stable and that type of thing, or just in a place where you're starting to make decisions with your heart over your head, all those feelings within yourself. In your 3D world, so maybe your work or your normal life, your day-to-day life, all of those things, relationships, everything, you have the Page of Wands. So there's some form of new exciting beginning, and you need to be enthusiastic about it, or you will be enthusiastic about it. And you're letting go of any sort of limiting beliefs behind what you can have in this life, in this 3D world. We have the Moon in your emotions. There are a lot of fears here. You're scared of something. I'm just going to pull these down a bit. You're scared of something. So I don't know what it is that you're actually fearing, but you feel like you're hiding these emotions as well. You're hiding this fear, but you are very anxious and fearful of something within your emotions, and that's something that you do need to let go of. We'll clarify that later. We have the Three of Cups then. So the Three of Cups is in the face of, or in the place of your thoughts, your ideals, your values, that type of thing. So you do feel like maybe you need to support other people right now. You want to feel supported yourself. You want to just be there for other people, usually feminine energies, but take that how that resonates. You don't have to be a female to resonate with feminine energies. It is also about happiness and good times, you know, like maybe even a party or celebration of some sort. So maybe that's what you're thinking about, is some form of time where you can let your hair down and have a bit of fun. Maybe that's that playful energy coming in there. And then we have in your goals, your desires, your purpose, all of those things, we have the Queen of Swords. You're being very analytical at the moment with that, thinking logically for whatever it is that your next steps are. Kind of you could be in this place where you're like, you know, I don't want any drama, I'm not taking any more BS, I'm setting up the boundaries, and that's that. And then, so you've come from a place where there was some sort of like balanced situation, or maybe even an unjust situation that you feel like things weren't fair. It's things that were causing you a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, like a lot of fear and anxiety. Maybe things were hidden, maybe you were hiding this as well. And that then you're in the place next week that you're focused on, you're letting go of any sort of limiting beliefs, you're taking this new path, you're excited about it, you're enthusiastic. It's bringing you to this point where you can take action, you can build your empire, you can kind of become this boss that you wanted. You're setting boundaries, taking no more BS, and kind of using your mind to make decisions, being very logical and analytical about things. And then coming up after that, you could be focused on some sort of negativity, some sort of thing that you can't move past, but Spirit is reminding you that it's time to realize all the support that you do have, and that you need to also have fun with it. You also need to support other people as well, and just celebrate, have a good time, and think with your heart. Like maybe you need to make those decisions with your feelings rather than your analytical mind. So let's get some clarifiers here for you. So first I want to clarify, what is this Moon and your emotions? We have the Six of Swords. So whatever this fear was, you're moving past it now. You're moving from a very rough time in your life to much calmer waters. It's going to be a lot more peaceful. But that rough time in your life, there was no waste there, because you are, all those lessons that you learned, although your ideals, your values, your thoughts, all of those things are coming with you to this new calmer place. So it wasn't a waste of time, basically. What's the Nine of Swords here? We have the Four of Pentacles. That's some sort of stress surrounding money, surrounding your stability when it comes to your finances, or some form of like foundation, maybe even like being able to afford things, or holding on to maybe like issues from the past, people from the past, that type of thing. Maybe there's some sort of unfinished business there. Maybe that's what was stressing you out. Let's see, what is this? Emperor. We have the Two of Pentacles. This is about you feeling like maybe like you're juggling too much at the moment, or like you're feeling like, if it's got to do with love, then maybe someone is making you feel like you're an option in some way. But it is about making the time for taking action towards what it is that you want to bring into this world. And then we have, let's see, what is this? Queen of Swords here. The Emperor. Okay. So yeah, that's you basically being a boss and being like, no, I'm taking charge now, I'm setting the boundaries, this is what needs to be done, and that's that. Being very analytical as well. Sometimes a little bit stubborn, not gonna lie, and a bit cold as well sometimes in its bad sense. So just keep an eye on that. And then let's see, what is this? Five of Cups. Five of Cups is the Two of Cups. Like, you are very focused on something from the past. Maybe that some sort of romantic connection from the past, or if it is your current romantic connection, maybe you're like looking back on the past when it comes to this romantic connection, remembering all the good times and that type of thing, and you're feeling very negative about the relationship right now. Otherwise, it could be that you're feeling very kind of like unbalanced in connections within your workplace or within your friendships, especially with that there. There's some form of negativity that you're focusing on, negativity when it comes to connections in your life. Let's see, what is the Three of Cups here? Okay, I can't put this down, but we have the Devil. So the Three of Cups is basically letting go of any sort of toxicity when it comes to maybe overindulgence. It could be, maybe that's got to do with alcohol. Maybe you need to or like drugs, or even overeating, that type of thing, because the Three of Cups is about partying. The Devil is sometimes about overindulgence and needing to break free of toxic energies. Otherwise, it can be some sort of form of toxic energy or obsession when it comes to these people in your life, these connections, or needing to feel supportive. I'm just going to take that Devil card out of there because I can't put it down. And then we have the Queen of Cups. What's the Queen of Cups here? We have the King of Wands. So with the Queen of Cups, basically, maybe there is someone in your life, a fire sign, or someone with those energies of being very enthusiastic and like a go-getter, someone who takes action, that type of thing. And that's what you're wanting, that's what your heart wants. Otherwise, alternatively, you are like, what's in your heart, instead of going and taking action and all of that stuff, you're now kind of like pulling back and being like, you know what, I'm gonna let my emotions guide me, and I'm not gonna kind of like push to get things done or push to go down certain routes. I'm just kind of, you know, like being very introspective and allowing things to happen, but letting my emotions lead the way instead of my drive. You see there, like in this form of kind of waiting and planning instead of taking action. So let's get some advice then for you, Capricorn. Okay, we have the Emperor again. That's literally the third Emperor there. So definitely build your empire, work on yourself. Maybe you need to heal your masculine energy about taking action and any sort of like stubbornness or coldness or that type of thing. But it is just about you need to take action in a very powerful way, but also in a positive way that doesn't have any coldness to it. We have the Son of Swords, so it's time to kind of charge towards what it is that you want. You need to also communicate very clearly. Watch out for being a bit impatient and, again, harsh words. So be careful, because that's cold. That could be cold, but that could also be like cutting, like with their words. And then we have the Father of Cups. So it's time to be emotionally mature. Show your people, be like a kind and caring leader, and show people around you how much you care for them, how much you love them, that you care about their well-being, you know, all of those good things. And then lastly, then we have the Three of Pentacles. It's time to collaborate with people, and that's with the Three of Cups. Collaborate with people, work with people, show them how much you value them, and also like receive that you feel valued in return as well. You might have different skills, but just work on like collaborating with people around you, or focusing on teamwork altogether. So let's get a romance angel then for you, Capricorn, for next, okay? We got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Maybe you're feeling that way about someone new. Maybe that's why the Emperor is coming up quite a bit. And with that 10 of Cups coming in, and the Queen of Cups and all of that, it's about stirring the emotions and all of that. But that you can't move on to this new love until there's some sort of unfinished business. Maybe there's an ex from the past that you need to end things off with fully and kind of like get some closure on, or give them some closure before you move on. Otherwise, it can have to do with maybe if you're in a partnership, maybe there's going to be a renewed love, and that's going to bring in this 10 of Cups. But whatever this is guided by spirit. It's the universe is kind of taking charge here. You just need to step out of your comfort zone, though. So, that is everything that I have for you, Capricorn. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.